Hey guys, it's your girl Coco Kenzie. I know I have been out of the loop, but my dog has been sick, so I'm kind of dealing with that, dealing with just getting back in homeschool. Just a lot going on right now. But let's jump into this Cashay Cinco situation because it's a lot to unpack. And of course, I've seen videos, where it's the bash Cinco session or it's the I told you so session. And that's just not what I'm here for. But like, if you don't know, they have allegedly, or I guess it's kind of been confirmed at this point, they have broken up, so they are no more. Um, oh, wait, hold on. Before I get to Cash and Secret, go ahead and confirm and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Join the family, join healthy conversations. Like, okay, I don't care if people disagree, even especially in this video, because there are certain videos where, there'll be more disagreeing. So if we disagree, totally fine, do it, just be healthy. So, which gets me to my point. So, there's several things that I want to unpack with the Cache Cinco situation that has been going on before I even just get into the rumors that have been going on. First of all, it has been so unhealthy what I have seen online. I mean, from people threatening Cinco to people threatening Amy to people threatening Cache. Like, it's too much. Why are we that vested? Which I'm going to piggyback on why we are so vested in a little while because I think that plays such a huge part, not just in this and in their relationship, but years past, reality TV. I mean, just, I'm going to get into that. So hold that. Let's hold that in our thoughts. So the rumors are alleged that, just from my understanding, if anything I miss in the comments, please drop it, drop a hint, drop a line, drop a link, whatever. Just drop it in the comments. So my understanding is that Cashay and I think Shannon and Josh were supposed to meet up with Cinco. So they're online. Where's Cinco? Where's Cinco? People are also, asking, like, so when you see the pictures of the lines going, well, where is Cinco? Where is Cinco? I was like, I like to know. And, like they're trying to look for him too. And he resurfaces online with Johnny from last season and Amy at the gym. And there was another video that was kind of cryptic that, I can't say cryptic, it was like kind of shady. And it looked like Cinco was in the back with one of Amy's friends in a car. Now, this could be problematic in itself, but we don't know the ins and outs of everything. So I want to reserve judgment for anybody because I don't know. Because you can have complete misunderstandings, which is crazy to me. Because even people were coming after Johnny, y'all. Like, and it's so good because, like, if you see my videos from last year, then like I was not like the biggest Johnny fan, but come on, y'all. Johnny don't do nothing but mind his business. He ain't done nothing. He's done nothing, you guys. Like, but now I don't know what happened. We don't, we'll have to wait and see. I will say Cinco's dad did come out and say that it wasn't fake. He wouldn't have allowed anything fake in his house. And that people have the right to not want to be together if they don't want to be together. And he is completely right in that. Um, my problem with the situation, and I know I have discussed it before, but this is not an I told you so video because that's not where I am as an adult. And just, that's, yeah, no. But when I say that my problem has always been, for me personally, but my problem with the Cache Cinco relationship in general was always that I felt like when he dismissed her, like when you, not say dismissed, but when you've had two opportunities to pick me and you show me that you're not interested or I don't know, which he has every right to do. Is to show you can dibble and dabble. But with the momentum that Cassie had going on her own, and I think on some level she did realize that. I mean, she's not a stupid girl. I will not say that. I think she's pretty calculated as well. I mean, it is a business, which I'm gonna get to that too as my point. But that once he dismissed her, it was obvious to me that he was not completely interested enough to carry this on the outside. He's struggling to carry it on in a a closed environment. So when you let him out to the whole free world, I didn't realistically see how that could work. And I don't believe, and I can't say that it's completely toxic, but when someone acts like they don't have interest in you and it's kind of being push. And just as as they have come out of the villa now for a while now, you hear people's stories and you hear people keep saying it. Now, Trina's a whole nother deal, y'all. But I know Trina was one of the people that said it, and Cashay said it herself as well. That, everybody's like, oh, go get your man, Cinco, you need to be with Cinco. And so you have them pushing the narrative. You have people on the outside pushing the narrative. Then it almost becomes like this where you feel forced. Now, as I say that people feel forced, I am not condoning anybody's behavior. If you were a liar, if you were misleading someone, but I will say that I feel like that just couples in general and reality TV, with the exception, last year was different for me. I can't, because for me, last year with Caleb, it seemed calculated, kind of like, again, not in the midst of it, but like coming after and looking back, it seems so calculated when you have more of the facts later on. It seemed calculated going in. But again, not given, we don't know a whole lot of back information about Cinco and that. So I can't say that this was calculated. But what I can say is, just from what I saw online, it seems like there is so much pressure for them to be together. And they really weren't given the space because it was like they were put on such a pedestal. And then you couple that with sponsorships just because they sell together. Now, really, Cashay, I feel like, will sell completely on her own. She has her own lane and she really established her own lane. I mean, Cinco can too, totally with the fitness and that. It might not be to the level he would have with Cashay, but he's still got something. But like we see, like I know for me, when I saw just their skin alone glistening, and I like when they first walked through the villa, nothing, no, I don't know any backstory, nothing. I was like, oh my God, like this could work, this could be beautiful, this could be. And of course, inside you, I don't know about for you guys, but for me, last year was so tough. I was, in a sense, looking for a redo. I was like, okay, can we get something real? Can we get, it would be nice to see a non-problematic black couple. Because you don't get to see that too much on TV, period. I mean, we are definitely getting a lot more of it where it's not problematic. But, I was like, okay, this is it. And then, but once I saw him dismiss her, I was just like, nah. And then how she handled it going back, I wasn't really a fan of that either. But so, but there was so much pushing. Oh, they're great together. Oh, look at them. And it was just like, whoa. And which, of course, now don't get me wrong, like we're fans, we're gonna root for what we want, we're gonna root for what we like, we're gonna root. But the rooting with threats, the rooting with just like an obsession, it's like an obsessiveness. It's one thing to really like somebody and to root for them, but when it becomes obsession, we have a problem. When we are threatening people we are threatening people we don't know about people we're supporting who we still don't know. That's insane. That is insane. And it's a problem. And then we continue, because of our behavior as fans, then we also place other people, which I'm not saying that they wouldn't be opportunists anyway, because people who are opportunists are going to be opportunists. But then you push them more forward and you leave the person who's kind of being lured upon out to be kind of more vulnerable to be hurt. Because now, and again, I'm not going to say fully, I don't know, but just looking from the outside looking in, because they could very well just have phenomenal friendships because we don't know all the ins and outs. But Charlie looks like Johnny on the spot right now. He just looks like a latcher on. He could completely be given support. I don't know, but I'm just I'm saying how it could come across, and you don't want to create another situation which I don't think the fans are going to go for Charlie anyway. He has been dismissed, put to the side. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but right now it is not looking good. But he may feel like Cashay is the pull, Cashay is the draw. So if I can latch onto her, then I can move forward too. And that becomes from fan obsession. And we know that they can have, we see it with the beehive, the barbs, I mean, just you name it. There's like, we become so obsessed because we are in a time where we have access to everything. We see everything in real time. But the truth is, we don't. For as much as we see and we think we see, we're seeing what they want you to see. And that goes for everybody. That goes for Cinco Cat, I mean, all celebrities, but even in particular in this situation, any of them can make the narrative what they want it to be because they can give you the snippet that they want. So I just say, just be cautious. Take stuff for what it is, surface. I mean, if nothing else, I don't know how in the world after the year that we all have just had, whether you believe in COVID, don't believe in COVID, believe in vaccine, like we all went through a lot of things together, and we were forced to experience things. So it wasn't like anybody in the world where life just kept going, like, the world around you changed, so you had to adjust in some way, even if it was temporary for some people. Stuff was closed. I mean, just so much change that to step back and be so vested in people that we don't know is crazy. Again, if you dislike something, fine, totally go for it. Go back and forth with people, girl. I don't know, dude. You think that? Because I mean, like, because it's so funny. I would have never guessed. Like, if you see my neighbor, he is like this 6'4", big, like football looking guy, and I'm just coming out, going outside, and I see him, and we start talking. I never would have guessed he loved Love Island, and we just start going back talking about this year, last year, and it was like, well, you think I didn't like that person? Or you really, I didn't like, but it's healthy banter. That's what human healthy relationships are. That's what these platforms are to build relationships, have fun, disagree. Maybe you'll learn a new point. But dag, y'all, like, we have to stop with the obsession to the point of wishing harm on people, um, pushing unhealthy things that make it unhealthy for everyone. Like who you love, but don't pressure so much. And again, rooting for people is different, but there's a line where it becomes obsession and you make people feel backed into a corner where they can't really truly make decisions that maybe they want to make. And in this situation, that goes for both Cashay and Cinco, because maybe they both felt pressured. I don't know. She did say she's going to talk about it a little bit more. I mean, Trenda's been trying to drop little nuggets. She did like a little 5 second live. It just so happened to be up like five something in the morning. And people were asking, what about Cinco? Where is Cinco? She was like, I'm not going to mention. People are asking about the guy. And she wouldn't say his name. So it's been little nuggets of messiness here and there. But somebody's gonna tell, and I would certainly think I can't see Cinco really saying anything that doesn't seem like his personality, but Cashay did say she's very open and she's gonna share it. And I do think that she will actually share it, like whereas Justine didn't really share too much last year. And I think that there was more involved last year and it was a little bit deeper. So I'm glad that it's not so deep that, hopefully that too many feelings aren't hurt. If it is even real, maybe they're all pulling our leg. I don't know. But Cash says she's going to talk about it. So I'm going to be waiting. I'm going to keep y'all in the know and we can talk about it in the comments. Definitely meet me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you're feeling. And that's all I got on this. I thought Love Island was dead. We were moving on. I just wanted to address that. That's my update. That's all I got. If you have not, again, go ahead and click that button and subscribe. I should be pumping out some videos real soon, just about different topics. I still am working on my one about RSV and our experience with RSV for my family and just how tough that was, because I really, really think that's important. And those are the kind of things I really want to talk about, because we can get so obsessive about these celebrities or people on the rise. And sometimes we forget about self and checking in with us, taking care of home life. So that is something that I really want to do, and be looking for those videos coming out real soon. And I'll check with you guys later. You guys have a good night. Peace and so much love.